Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Today's video is going to be a little different. I'm just going to be sitting here and talking because there's some serious issues that we need to attend to in Rainbow Six. This is a public service announcement to Ubisoft, whatever you want to call it. But the cheating situation is getting completely out of hand. It's becoming ridiculous to a certain extent. I have been queuing the game for about 3 hours this morning, just trying to play one game. Just one game from, I think, like a champ series where I sit, talk through a champion ranked match, and just explain my thoughts and explain what I do and give you guys some strategy and some advice on how to get better. If you've been watching these videos, or if you're not a new viewer to my channel, then you've probably seen them before. You know, it's just one game. It's just one game. 30-minute game, 20-minute game, depending on how long it takes. And I just go through and chat. But today, it's getting worse every single day, I would say. Normally, I allot about 3 or 4 hours to, record this video, edit it, post it, make a thumbnail, do all that stuff for it. And usually that's plenty of time. But over the past week or two, it has progressively got worse to the point where I'm posting my 4th game, my 5th game, my 3rd game of these ranked games because every single game is filled with cheaters, and it's not the same cheater, it's different cheaters, and it's driven the player base away. I can tell by the queue times. If I go to another server, if I go to central servers, typically I play on east servers. I'm just going to be very transparent here. I play on east NA servers. That's where I can find games early in the morning. It's when people play, where people play, and typically my queue time, it's usually a couple minutes and I can find a game quick. But that's where all the cheaters are. So at this point, even East servers, people aren't queuing. It's taking 5, 10, 20 minutes to find matches at this time, whereas typically it would only be 2 to 5 minutes. It's usually pretty quick. Then if I go to Central servers now, it takes over an hour to queue. I spent over an hour in queues this morning and then played 4 or 5 cheater matches. I lost track because there was so many. And it's just getting out of hand. It's at the point where it's frustrating. I'm very frustrated by this, obviously. I want to make content for you guys. I want to be excited about the content I'm making. But when I'm on my 5th game and I've already said the same thing 4 or 5 times because I have to re-record it every game, it kills any sort of passion that I have for the content. And it's really sad because I've been really enjoying the daily uploads, especially at the start of the season when there was no cheaters and I was able to just get on and make the content and have fun. And I think it really shows in my content how much happier I was and how much of a good time I was having back then. But it's at the point where it's really, really tough right now. So I'm going to try a few different things. I'm going to try playing more in the evening to try and record in the evening when hopefully there's more players playing, which means less cheaters playing. But even then, I think it's exponential. If they're playing in the middle of the day in the morning on a Friday or a Thursday or a Wednesday, whatever day I'm recording a video, if they're playing at 9, 10, 11 in the morning and throughout the day, then they're probably going to be playing at night as well, especially the people that get home from their real jobs and get on to cheat in the evening. So it's a struggle. It's annoying. It's frustrating. And I'm not making this video just to be a whiner. I just want you guys to understand perhaps why the content has been down a lot lately. And I wasn't planning on making this video. I was trying to make a regular video for tomorrow, but I'm at the point where I've run out of time. I don't have time to go play another game right now. So it's like, I'm not sure what to do. I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to seeing if you guys want different kinds of content, if you want less content. I know a lot of you guys have made these videos part of your daily routine, and I really do appreciate that because it just means the world when you guys are incorporating me into your daily life. It's wild. It's actually kind of crazy to think about. It makes me feel very grateful. So thank you to the people that are watching this every day, trying to get better. It feels good when you guys get better as well. So I really do appreciate you guys. However, I'm at this point where it's just like, I really don't know what to do. I want to stream more. I was planning on streaming every day from Monday to Friday now, but it's going to be hard to stream if I can't play the game. So I don't know. Do I go into custom lobbies? Do you guys want to do 10-man lobbies? Do you guys want to come play with me? I would love to play with you guys. Maybe we can do some teaching that way, some coaching where I kind of go through the match and teach all you guys how to play. If you're interested in that, maybe join my Discord. That's probably where that will be set up. We do announcements and stuff there. So if you guys want to come play with me, that might be one solution where, we don't have to deal with the cheaters. We can kick them out of the game if they're cheating. Because when we're just like running up the rank queues, you're at the will of the game in a certain aspect. So I guess I'm making this as well to just kind of look for solutions, see what you guys want to see. I am planning on doing some more edited videos again on Saturdays, so you guys will be seeing this on Saturday. It is currently Friday, but I'll be posting this tomorrow. So if you're watching this, happy Saturday, happy weekend. But what I was thinking about is doing some more kind of like old school Poxonlox videos, some scripted content with edits and gameplay and stuff like that, which I would be using from the stream, which I might have to play standard for streaming. That's another option, is just playing standard matches, doing standard Think Like a Champs, and that way I can really dive more deep into the strategy and focus less on the actual gameplay. I know the gameplay is nice. I know that competitive ranked experience is nice, and it's very raw. It's very real, you know. I'm playing against people who are somewhat near my skill, rank 2.0. There's another thing we could talk about for hours, is the... Oh my gosh, I don't even want to get into that. But yeah, it's tough, man. It's been tough. I like I said, I do really appreciate you guys like watching the videos and paying attention and trying to get better. But then at the same time, it's also conflicting for me. It's like, I'm trying to make you guys better. I'm trying to help you guys win. But if you're going to win and you're going to get better and you're going to get to these higher ranks, you're just going to deal with the same problems I'm currently dealing with. So that's another thing. If you're worried about ranking up and having a low rank and you want to be a high rank, it's really not quite the experience you would expect at the top. I understand completely the competitive nature of people, and especially people that play this game. It's one of the most competitive games, dude. This game is whack. You know, this game is intense when it comes to being competitive and being like hardcore. So I understand the want to rank up and the want to improve and the want to get better. I'm that way in pretty much everything. Just started golfing lately, and it's like I'm so hardcore into it. I'm so bad, but like it pushes you so hard. But it's nice because there's no cheaters in the real world. There's no cheaters in the golf game, you know. There's people around you can cheat, but you can punch them in the face, which is nice. No, I'm kidding. I don't assault my friends. So yeah, I don't know. This is, I guess, maybe a cry for help, a slight complaint. I know Ubisoft is as well struggling just as hard as I am. Ubisoft don't like cheaters either, guys. I hate to break it to you. They also hate them arguably more than we do, because they're the ones who have to deal with them. You know, they're the ones who are getting all the complaints, even though it's not their fault that people are cheating. They're trying their best to stop it. They're adding all these countermeasures. I'm hoping the updates to QB that are coming this year will be a massive improvement in the cheating department. But really, this is the case we're in right now. The season starts, there's no cheaters. The cheats are not updated. After the first few days, the first cheaters arrive. You know, they're on the scene. Their updates are, their cheats are back in business. They start cheating. You play one every like 10, 20 games. It's all, I'm fine. I can put up with that. If I'm playing a cheater every 10, 20 games, my life is good, you know? Even once every 5 games, I can take that. But then it develops to the point where now the cheats are spreading. Lots of people have them. They're sharing them to their friends. Everybody's sort of getting in on the cheats. People are frustrated dealing with cheaters, so they get cheats themselves. And now every game is filled with cheaters. 90% of games, 80% of games. And then because there's so many cheaters, now the actual players now move away from the game as well. So now because the actual legit players are being pushed away from the game because of all the cheaters, now you have an even higher chance of playing against the cheaters. And that's where we're at now. Queue times are low because there's less players, and the only people that are actually playing are the people with the cheats, because they're the ones that can put up with it, because they can just cheat back and they can like have fun essentially. So it's just a horrible state. It's horrible for every player who isn't cheating. It's horrible for the cheaters because eventually they get banned anyway, you know, eventually. And they do to a certain degree, right? It's mainly all manual bans from what I understand right now. So it's really, really tough. It's really tough. So, I mean, I could make content for the first 2 weeks, try to make as much content as I possibly humanly can, and then not play the game for the next 3 months. But this is also, you know, this is my full-time job. It's my source of income, so it does affect me monetarily, which is difficult. That's difficult to deal with, you know, because we all got bills to pay type of thing. So it's tough. At the same time, I am very grateful for my job. You know, I am very, very thankful that this is what I can play video games. My biggest problem is I have to deal with kids online who buy cheats, you know, which you don't really have to deal with that in a real job, I guess, but there is still other problems and other people you have to deal with. It's the same sort of thing. You have to deal with people no matter what you're doing in life. So I'll take what I can. I will try to stream. Maybe we will just have to dive over to standard, switch to some other forms of content. Let me know what you guys think. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. And, you know, I don't know why, but like I feel like we've really developed a sort of loyalty, like a loyal fan base over the past like month and a half, ever since I started like the Think Like a Champ, the less edited videos. I feel like you guys have got to know me a lot more. I've gotten to know you a lot more. And I think the people that have stuck around, that's what it is. Yeah. I think the people that stuck around really are good people who are, you know, trying to improve. And I think we've really started to form like a really good community of people who just want to help each other get better at the game. And that's my goal for you guys. It seems like that's your guys' goal for each other. And you guys stick up for each other in the comments. It's great. It's great to see you guys are always trying to learn, improve. And also like when people are just being stupid and trolling in the comments, you're like, shut up, whatever. But also like this has only gotten like 100 views in like the first 10 minutes. So I really fell off, to be honest. Anyway, we'll catch you guys on Monday. Hopefully we'll have something for you then. I can't wait to see what you guys say. And thanks for watching. If you made this far, I appreciate you so much. So thanks, guys. Peace.